I've had the wonderful opportunity to share this wonderful book with several classrooms recently. I started off with talking about the title a little bit, The Tree and the Farmer, and how they go together. And the classes will give you some very interesting information that you want to hold on to as you go through the book. I also realized that a big part of the story is shared through the illustrations. So you really do need to go through this book so that they can see the illustrations, study the detail. There's not very many words. You could zip through this book very quickly, but instead I encourage you to take your time, make sure that every student can see and absorb the beautiful illustrations in this book. It starts out with the grandfather, what he says to the boy about the farm, that there's no chickens or pigs on the farm, but he goes on to explain how he is a steward of the land and he takes care of the tree farm. Illustrations need to be studied, shared, absorbed. I would make sure that if the children are sitting close to you, that they all have the chance to see the pictures. If they're not sitting close to you and they're sitting at their desk, make sure you walk around the room. Take your time. It's not a very long book, so make sure that every single page is studied. Sometimes I will put the book like this and I will read and then turn and let them look at the illustrations. That way they're kind of listening to those key words and the thoughts, and then they get a chance to really study the beautiful illustrations. The one page that is kind of the turning point is when the boy realizes that the grandfather cuts down the trees. And he says, "Oh, but why? How could you?" And then the rest of the story really explains all of the wood products that come from trees, how grandfather cares for the land. There's great illustrations that show how a house will grow from a tree. And there's another one that I love with the music, how music really comes through the wood products of the tree. And the papers, it just goes on, and I would encourage you to have fun, enjoy the book, share it slowly with them, and then when you're finished, there's some wonderful activities that you're going to have an opportunity to present with the children.